is blowing up. People used to front, now you see them showing up. So what's up? I've been down and out, but look, keep it above.
Yes, okay, so today we are back at Tutorial Tuesday and we've got two crazy pannas for you to learn to shock your opponent. One of these I actually used in the final against Bill in Super Bowl. If you haven't seen that video, make sure to go and check that one out. It's a big one. Speaking of tournaments, Panna knockout has just gone down. Shout out to Noah Kofi, he's an insane baller. He won it. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there because I had work commitments. However, Noah, I just want to say big respect to you, legend of the game. For everyone that loves Panna, go check him out. But for now, let's learn these skills. Okay, so the first move is the two-touch chop. This one I actually first saw as a variation from Yofi, so shout out to him. If you haven't seen that video as well, you know where it is. So this move, super effective because what it's got is a change of speed and a change of range. We'll be here and then suddenly we're further forward, the balls come out, it's flinching. And this is one that Bill's been using a lot as well. To do this move, you're gonna want the opponent in front of you when they're pressing, but maybe they've just stepped off a little and you're ready to go. If you're playing with goals, this move is also perfect because they've got something to defend. This move is 3 touches and 2 steps. First step is going to be this sort of motion where we kick the ball out, okay, and it kind of jumps. This shocks your opponent. This is one which just appears, you know, it looks like we're going this way maybe, and then suddenly it's there. So to do this, I use the front of my toe and I'm going to push it into the middle of my weak foot, okay? So strong foot to weak foot. I push back on myself diagonal and then I push diagonal out wide. If we do this flat, it's not so effective because we're just going sideways. However, if we do it diagonal forwards, the defender's going to have to step or come to the ball. It's actually coming into their range. To do this, we're just tapping it and we hop at the same time. So I tap back and then I'm going to hop with my weak foot, okay? So tap and then tap, hop. And you see that the ball changes direction. Tap, hop. And then the more you do this, the more power you can get. You could even use this move as a panna, or you can just use it as the setup for change of speed. Now, we get the final step, step 2, which is just the chop itself. So this step is like the chop tutorial we've done before. However, it's going to be a chopping motion with the inside of our foot, where we're moving out wide, we chop, put our weight down, change direction of the ball and hit that panna. So do it all in motion. We're going to push the ball back, hop forwards, it's going to go diagonal forwards. This is what will cause the opponent to step and then we're going to chop it in. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. There's a lot of different ways that you can apply this skill. Sometimes it's better to do the move long. Maybe this will help cause a gap, or sometimes it's good to do a little quick one, more like a snack. However, you're just gonna have to weigh it up dependent on the opponent you're against. But either way, the best way I think it should be used is to be, you know, you're moving around, you know, the opponent knows that they've got to defend their goal, and then suddenly when they've, you know, maybe they've planted their feet, that's when you're gonna change it, it's gonna shock them, bounce out, and then you'll have hit that panna, and I think it's a dope one to get. At the end of this video, me and Bill are gonna be using these moves in a panna match to see if they truly work, because we know what we're expecting, and we're gonna see if they actually shock an opponent. So hang around for that, there's gonna be some insane skills, but now we're on skill 2, let's go. Okay, skill number 2 is based off the clap panna. I'm going to show you what the clap panna is and then I'm going to show you how to apply it as a shocking move. So clap panna as itself looks a bit like this. I'm going to put it through the gap. It's super effective. If you haven't got that one down, make sure you do. What we're going to do, this one I first saw from Jakob. Jakob's an insane baller. Here's some of his skills. As you can tell, he's one of the best in the game, and I first saw him do this move. I'm not sure if he made it or not, but knowing him, I wouldn't be surprised. Also, someone else that is amazing at it is Zeem. I've seen him do it a lot. He's one of the best in the game as well. Love that guy. Shout out Malaysia. Okay, so this move, we're gonna put our weak foot shoulder, so I'm right-footed, left foot shoulder towards the opponent. We're gonna do a clap. To do this, roll the ball back, hop forwards, release it with your toe like so. 1, 2. Then we're gonna retrieve it with our left foot. However, for the shocker, we're not gonna do that. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go 1, 2. Go to grab it, miss it, then grab it. That's when the opponent's gonna think you've missed the ball, so it's gonna be 1, 2, go. To practice this, missing of the ball, we're gonna do an L turn as such. We're gonna do it very slowly as well, that's important. I'm gonna release the ball, then we're gonna go and we're gonna try and scrape the ball, and then we're gonna touch the floor. So 1, 2, scrape it, oh. And to hit the panel, once you've shocked them, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go 1, 2, miss, grab, roll across, kick through the gap. That's the panna. It's super nice, super effective. There's also variation you can do from this. There's definitely thousands of variations for this move and they're all crazy, so it's your job to go and create some and see if they work. One that I used in the Super Bowl final was this. I went across and then I missed it and then I did the 2 touch. That was pretty nice. I'm going to show it again. Sorry, Bill. But speaking of variations, now it's time for me and Bill to create our own. We're going to do this Panna challenge. It's going to be pretty tough. Let's get into it. Alright, okay, so it's time to get into the Panna challenge. We're going to get into it right now. We're just going to muck around, no scores. We'll just see who hits the best one. You know, let's go, let's go.
Yeah. Those. Yeah. Started from the mud, now you see us going up. Numbers never lie, now you see us blowing up. People used to front, now you see them showing up. So what's up? I've been down and out below. Keep it a buck, I don't always been one up on all of these. They be trying to front for all of these. I ain't got time cause they all in they feelings. Ice of the gang and we making a killing. It's 2020 and they notice the vision. You be the hero, I'm playing the villain. The underdogs and we walk in the building. We getting money, yeah, they think that we dealing. They talking hot, yeah, if they opponents and we won't stop till we all touch a million. Don't ever forget, but we probably forgive them. I'm living, taking the cause that was given. My blessings is already written. Wrapped it a ribbon, putting ourselves in positions to making some major decisions.
So it seems to work if you just roll it then.
Now you see us blowing up. People used to front, now you see them showing up. So what's up? I've been down and out below. Look, I'm trying to get where I'm going, but haters be trolling, that's where they thinking you got me right where you want me. I tell a ghost just ducked up. Sending them shots, we send them back. Yeah, ain't really bout that. Run, it's always bounce back. Need more hands just to count that. Stay on my bully, I need me more breeze just so we can get the team right. Loaded up fully, dogs on a leash, and you be knowing that's a scary sight. Don't happen overnight. Work smarter with some sacrifice. Sugar spice and everything nice.
Wow. Wow. Did it shock you? It was a shocker.
Turn to the max and we never lacked. Hey, yeah. Been in my bag, it's a drag. I'm feeling jet lagged. Hey, yeah. Came back for vacation, I ain't unpacked, cause I'm going back. Facts, ooh, double the racks. TD the bank, your CD's blank. Your Cuban is link, smoking that dank. Pour up and drink, fill up the tank. Do you think I ain't the one, but I'm the one? Buddha's out, he going dumb. You hear them drums, came from the slums, they know we the ones, yeah. Started from the mud, now you see us going up. Numbers never lie, now you see us blowing up. People used to front, now you see them showing up. So what's up? I've been down and out below. Keep it a buck, I don't fuck with you.
Alright, that was variation. I pretended to miss it, but I didn't. I think this Pannas is really cool. I think it's a good type to do. Good thing to be aware of when attacking, and of course if you're defending, because someone can do this to you. So make sure you're careful. Okay, so that is it for today's video. You've learned those two Pannas, and hopefully you've seen some variations that are going to inspire you to make your own. Once you hit a variation of these moves or the move itself, make sure you post on Instagram, tag me at StreetPanna, tag Bill at RabonaGK, and who knows, we'll share the best on our page. Let me know what skill you want to learn next time. Make sure you smash that like button if you've learned something, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Let's go.